Welcome back to Mystic Gaming World. Hope you've been leveling up with our first two Power Pack tips on how to dominate Crimson Desert, because now we're taking things to the next level. This final drop is where mastery begins. We're breaking down elite maneuver skills and smart optimization strategies that will transform your gameplay, making Crimson Desert smoother, sharper, and way less mysterious to conquer. No more guesswork, just pure control, precision, and dominance. Stay locked in, stay ahead. This is Mystic Gaming World. Don't forget to subscribe or follow for more next-level gaming content. Our last tip for dominance is based on maneuvers and optimization. These strategic tips are designed to simplify your gameplay experience, helping you navigate the world with ease, master key actions independently, and maximize efficiency without draining your valuable resources. These game-changing tips will also make navigation smoother, letting you pull off key plays solo and helping you dominate without thinking too hard. To play smarter, move faster, and stay ahead of the game. Mount. These are obtained by defeating legendary boss creatures to obtaining their items, or overpower some to get the contract items to craft contracts at the witch's lair, or acquire blueprint to build some beast machines. Black Star Dragon, a rare high-tier mount suitable for flying. The Black Star Dragon is primarily unlocked as a permanent mount through the main story. To get the Black Star Dragon mount, you must progress through the main story, meeting the dragon in Chapter 9, where you will first encounter and mount the dragon in the Palace of Erdova. You must complete this story segment, which requires high stamina. It's permanently unlocking during the Foreboding Shadow questline. You will fight the Golden Star Dragon boss. Defeating this boss triggers the event where the Black Star Dragon becomes a permanent mount. Lions. They can be found in the wild or stolen from a traveling circus, offering a fast, though sometimes temporary mount. To get the Black Lion mount, you must initiate the Legendary Hunter questline by visiting the Lion Crest Manor with 20 to 25 House Celeste Trust, gained by gifting wine and hides. Track the creature using your lantern along a counterclockwise path, defeat it, and unlock it as a fast, high-stamina mount. To get the White Lion, you must locate and defeat the legendary White Lion on the far northeastern side of the map, just south of Varnia City. After slaying the lion, you must skin it to acquire the reward to craft. To get the Circus Lion, you will travel to the Laughing Marionette area near Demonis, preferably after Chapter 8 to avoid hostile guards. Approach the docile lion without a mask equipped, and press the prompt button to ride it. Note that this is a temporary, non-stableable mount with high speed but low stamina. Silver Fang Wolf. Defeat the initial Black Fang boss to unlock the area. The Silver Fang, White Wolf, spawns in the Howling Hollow Cave, located in North Hernand. Defeat Silver Fang and skin it to obtain the Fang of Silver Fang and the Silver Fang Helm. Rock Tusk Warthog. A tanky mount found in rocky areas. You must defeat Ravok of the Savage Fangs at the Bordig camp in the Crimson Desert region to obtain the necessary tusk to mount. After obtaining the Rock Tusk Warthog molar from him to craft the Sigil of Solidarity. Ice Alpine Ibex. To obtain the Icicle Edge Alpine Ibex mount in Crimson Desert, you must reach Chapter 8, complete 15 Pyloon militia missions, and defeat the White Horn Yeti. Afterward, complete the Sport Hunter quest, defeat the boss Morin, north of Ridge Hunter Tannery, and craft the Sigil of Solidarity. Raptors. Suitable for crossing dangerous terrain like sand, raptors are primarily found in the desert regions. You must find and defeat Twilight Messenger NPCs, riding them on the eastern side of the Tashhelp area, then hijack the mount. They are currently temporary mounts that cannot be registered at stables for permanent use, but you can enhance your temporary raptor by visiting a saddlery shop for gear. Cuckoo bird. This bird is a temporary mount found in the Steel Mountains, usually ridden by Blinding Arrow soldiers. You must defeat the soldier riding it. Then you must chase it down when the bird bolt to mount it immediately. These birds are used for controlled gliding from high places rather than sustained flight. Cuckoo Rocket Pack, Jetpack. You must acquire the blueprint from the Witch of Wisdom questline and craft it at the Kilnden Workshop, west of Hernand, using a cuckoo pot, a merchant backpack, stolen from peddlers, and materials like iron/copper ore, gears, and batteries. All-terrain armored gear. You must progress to Chapter 11 and complete the New Designs quest. This involves meeting NPC Merrick at Zargan Tankworks, getting the small Cuckoo ATAG design, and crafting the mech at a workshop, with early access to a temporary version available in Chapter 10. Giant Iguana. You must travel to the Hernand region near Fort Musket, where you can find and mount them after defeating surrounding riders or finding them in the wild. While some iguanas are enemy-controlled, others can be mounted, though they typically cannot be registered at stables and serve as temporary mounts. Bears. Legendary white bear is found in snowy areas. You must defeat this tanky bear and skin it for its claws to be able to mount. It is considered the best mount, featuring the highest HP and attack power, with multiple combat abilities. The two other bears, which are black and brown bears, are temporary and can be mounted by weakening them through combat until they stop attacking, though they are temporary and will become aggressive again upon dismounting. Snow white deer and white bison buffalo. Unlike others, this requires a sneak attack to kill and skin it for the special material to be able to mount it. Wild buffalo can be tamed and registered at stables, or sometimes guided back to your ranch, but deer can't but summoned. B. Overpower or purchase to mount. These are the ones you use as force or trick to mount majorly, or you purchase them. Horses. These are acquired by sneaking up and using a stamina ability to mount them. These three mounts offer superior stats, speed, health, or attack, and can be accessed early if you have the stamina. Roiler, white, speed, and exploration. Located in the Pyloon region, specifically grazing near a frozen lake by the Snowgrass Hearth campsite, just south of the large P in Pyloon on the map. Rocade, black, tank, and survivability. Found in the Steel Mountains region, southern Hernand, wandering near a lake located west of the Spire of Insight. Camorra, red/brown, combat. Located in the Tashkalp region, within a flowery cavern meadow in the Red Tree Forest, far southeast, west of the Red River. Marnie's Mecha Horse. It is found just outside the south gate of the city of Delezia in the Eastern Hills region, often surrounded by NPCs. To mount it, you must equip a mask to avoid detection, sneak up to steal it. It offers infinite stamina and underwater travel, but is not a permanent mount. You can acquire other horses through wild means, stealing from NPCs/bandits, or purchasing from stables. Cow. They are primarily used as temporary mounts, useful for a quick speed boost when you are stuck on foot. They are considered temporary domesticated mounts. They are frequently found at farms and ranches, such as Muckroot Ranch, north of Greymane Camp, Bloomwood Ranch, northeast of Camp, and near Hernantown. Wild bulls can be found in the wilderness and are mountable. Bulls can also be found below the text Roca Hill on the map, and can be obtained by helping NPCs like Bremer at Muckroot Ranch raise his trust to 100, or by helping the NPC William with his quest. Elephant. They are massive, intelligent, and rare creatures found primarily in specific, restricted areas like Demonis Wildlife Park, Northern Region/Tashal Town, Eastern River/Jungle. They often serve as both environmental hazards if you are hunting them. You can steal or approach the elephants in the Demonis Wildlife Park, where NPCs might be masked, and mount them. Camel. Camels are essential for traversing harsh desert environments, specifically found in the desert region of the game's map, particularly around the southern and northeastern regions. They are considered temporary mounts or domesticated animals found in the world rather than items you initially buy from a stable. They can be found in the Forgotten City area, which is located in the middle of 3 abyss cressets and south of the giant sandpit. And you can also look for camels located near NPCs or parked in desert encampments. You cannot ride camels that do not have saddles. Watch and learn skills. To watch and learn skills in Crimson Desert, you must actively observe enemies or NPCs, especially performing moves, indicated by a blue highlighted state or a slow motion prompt. Then hold the prompt button until the gauge fills. Key skills can also be learned via skillbook objects or by watching specific training dummies near NPCs in early towns. Watch out for bosses and enemies during combat, as they often perform unlockable skills, such as the drop kick by bandits or body slam. Map in environmental mode. Switching the map to environment mode in Crimson Desert allows players to identify key resources, such as ore nodes, directly on the minimap. This is particularly useful for crafting and upgrading gear without needing to stop and visually scan the landscape constantly. Here are the specific advantages of using the environmental map view. 1. Resource tracking. It allows players to spot specific ore nodes and environmental resources, assisting with resource-heavy crafting systems. 2. Reduced map clutter. By switching from Show All to Environment, players can filter out overwhelming quest or NPC markers and focus exclusively on gatherable items and POIs. 3. Zoom-dependent details. The environmental view allows for a cleaner overview, while specific, minor resource nodes appear as you zoom in deeper, keeping the UI manageable while exploring. 4. Gathering/crafting. When you are specifically in grind mode for materials to craft items or repair equipment. 5. Navigating detailed areas. If the minimap is overcrowded with yellow question marks, quests, or NPC icons, switching to the environmental filter cleans up the view. The alternative map view is bell towers. If you have not activated enough areas, keep in mind that finding and ringing bell towers is the primary way to lift the fog from the map, which reveals roads, towns, and vendors, which is a different, broader form of environmental navigation. Taming pet and pets function. Taming pets in Crimson Desert is a foundational, social-focused system where players build trust or affection with stray animals, dogs and cats, to gain loyal companions, which are highly praised for their quality of life benefits like auto-looting. The process of getting a pet involves building trust up to 100 points, typically accomplished through a combination of petting and feeding. Players must approach stray animals in towns or the wild and use the pet option to build trust. How to increase trust/affection growth. 1. Petting. A limited number of times daily, at least up to 5 times, to gain roughly 25 friendship points per day. 2. Feeding. Feeding meat, fish fillets, or milk provides faster trust gains, usually around 10 to 20 points per action. Using high-quality food, such as fine meat, accelerates this process significantly. 3. The taming process. Once the trust meter reaches 100, a prompt appears to hold the interaction button to make the pet a permanent companion. To get a pet faster, players often skip time to reset the daily petting limit or use specific high-value items, like sweet potatoes for dogs. Pet functions. Pets can auto-loot items, reducing the need for manual picking up of materials and rewards, make exploration smoother. Stamina food and its impact on climbing and gliding. Consuming stamina-boosting food is a crucial mechanic in Crimson Desert for extending climbing and flying, gliding, duration, especially when navigating large, vertical environments. You can consume stamina-restoring food items directly while in the middle of a long climb or during flight to prevent running out of energy and falling. It is highly recommended to place stamina-boosting foods in your quick-access hotbar before tackling high cliffs or starting a long glide. Use the food just as your stamina bar is about to deplete to maximize the distance covered. Simple foods such as cooked animal meats are effective and efficient options to keep on hand. To climb without wasting any stamina at all, use the precision jump while hanging on a wall. While food offers temporary relief, you can permanently increase your base stamina by upgrading the skill tree with Abyss artifacts. Investing in stamina early is considered better than health for early game exploration, as it allows for more climbing and flight maneuvering. Grinding stones and anvils, the best early game refining mechanics. Grindstones and anvils are considered one of the best early game temporary refining mechanics in Crimson Desert. However, they offer temporary buffs that wear off over time, making them a buff mechanic rather than a permanent refining or upgrading system. For early gameplay, grinding stones and anvils are essential, but they should be used in combination with permanent blacksmith refinements for the best results. Grindstones is found near blacksmiths in campsites. These provide a significant temporary attack boost, +5 reinforcement, that wears off over time. Anvils, similar to grindstones, provide a temporary increase to defense, making them equally important for survivability. To permanently increase weapon and armor stats, you must use a blacksmith, like Ternali in Hernand, to refine gear using materials like iron, copper, timber, or hide. You can further improve gear by socketing items with Abyss cores for permanent buffs and unique skills. Cooked food is better than raw food. Cooking food in Crimson Desert is generally better than eating it raw, as it provides significantly more health restoration, such as grilled meat providing 140 plus HP compared to 70 plus from raw meat. Cooked meals can also offer important buffs for survival. Players can even use sunlight to quickly grill meat, making the process faster than finding a fire. Cooked meals provide substantially more health replenishment per item, with some basic grilled foods offering double the HP of their raw counterparts. Beyond health, prepared food can offer temporary buffs for combat and environmental resistance. Using the sun cooking method, where players use their sword and the blinding flash ability, allows for instant cooking on the go. However, some users suggest that simple grilled recipes are more efficient for inventory space, while more complex dishes may not offer enough additional value to justify the extra ingredients. Hiding spots. In Crimson Desert, players can utilize stealth mechanics, including hiding in haystacks, to avoid or surprise enemies, particularly when sneaking into camps and forts. While not as deep as traditional stealth games, the environment offers several options for evasion. Haystack and other places you can hide on Crimson Desert. Hiding spots and stealth options. 1. Haystacks, the classic hiding spot where you can vanish from enemy sight. 2. Tall grass, used to hide in the environment and sneak past guards. 3. Tree climbing. Players can climb trees to get above enemies and avoid detection. 4. Shadows/environmental cover, utilizing the environment to avoid detection. 5. Roofs and high points, using mobility to stay out of sight, often by scaling structures. Additional hidden areas and mechanics. Beyond direct stealth, the game includes hidden locations and traversal mechanics. 1. Secret caves, located in cliff sides and hidden in the landscape, often holding treasures or abyss crescents. 2. Collapsed ruins, underground paths or hidden nooks in ruins. 3. Cliffs and pillars. Verticality allows hiding, with spots like Mushroom Cap Cliff or Forgotten Cliff. 4. Understructures. Some spaces under buildings or ruins can act as hiding spots. While some elements are clearly marked, others, such as crouching in bushes or behind rubble, are part of the game's overall environmental interaction. Thank you for riding with us through the world of Crimson Desert, one of the most outstanding and immersive games out right now. As we wrap up our domination tips, we hope you've picked up powerful insights to elevate your gameplay and stay ahead of the curve. But this is just the beginning. There are still uncharted territories, hidden discoveries, and upcoming updates waiting to be revealed by the developers, meaning the adventure is far from over. Stay locked in with us. Follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest tips, secrets, and updates. Not just for Crimson Desert, but for other games shaking up the gaming world right now. We've got a vault full of high-value gaming content already on the channel, and trust us, there's a lot more on the way. Dive in, explore, and be part of the journey. Your support keeps us going, so don't forget to follow or subscribe.